I just recorded like maybe 4 minutes and it wasn't recording. Hi guys, welcome to my video. My name is Ajane. I am a medical social worker. I work in a hospital setting and also a clinic setting. So I have a very unique and a different job just because I'm able to work both. I work under the maternal fetal unit and I cover my patients who go into labor and delivery, postpartum, or I do the WEU, which is the Women's Evaluation Unit, and that's for like an emergency room for pregnant women, also the NICU, and I cover 2 clinics, and then I also am like coverage for other hospitals, but I don't typically get a lot of interaction from those other hospitals. I have a very unique job where I get to work in a hospital setting and then I also get exposure to clinic settings. The main clinic that I work at is a clinic that specializes and helps women with SUD and who are also pregnant. And we do great work with them. We provide medicated assisted treatment, which is MAT, and typically we are closed on Fridays. We do have maybe like 1 patient that come in maybe once or twice a month. Typically we do not have any patients, so that gives me the opportunity to work with the other clinic and catch up on any patients that might have needed assistance with establishing counseling or primary care or just other information like housing and things like that. So social workers usually just follow up with that. But I have a lot of different other social work videos for me actually working from the hospital. So I wanted to give you guys a different perspective of what it looks like when I work from home on Fridays. I typically do work from home on Fridays unless I have a lot of deliveries or a lot of things to do that I might find I will be more productive in the office setting. So as far as I'm concerned, we do not have any deliveries, but we'll see when we open up that laptop. Pregnancy is unpredictable and babies come whenever they choose to. So let's just get started with the day. I just kind of wanted to give you guys an overview. Thanks so much for watching the video, guys. If you have any questions about medical social work, hospital social work, what I do in a clinic setting, you can refer back to some of the old videos that I posted already about working in a clinic setting or a hospital setting. But let's just get into this Friday. It's the beginning of the month. It's the 1st of the month. I'm super excited just to be starting fresh, and it's towards the end of the year. So let's get it. Let's start our work day, guys. Okay guys, so the first thing that I typically do is open up my laptop. This is a laptop provided by my job. I don't know my sister's Wi-Fi password. She doesn't have one of those little fancy things. Let me use my hotspot. Hold 1 second. Okay, so we are back up and running. So the first thing that I do is clock in, of course. So right here, you put in your employee number and your password to clock in. I don't know if other hospitals have this, but I am a part of a cost center under the maternal fetal unit. And because I work at 2 different clinics, I have to put in which clinic that I'm working at so that I can get paid through that clinic. So I'm gonna pick that, and then you go ahead and start your shift, and it has your time. To Citrix applications, access to our program so that I can check the census and things like that. I'm gonna go to remote PC so that I can connect to my desk, same view, same access to all of my documents, all of the things that I've saved, so that there's no issues. What my home screen looks like. They have the different applications. At my specific hospital, we use Epic. I know that a lot of other hospitals use Epic as well, so it just depends on what program that they actually have. We also use Skype, also where you put in your user ID and your password to log into Epic. So I am logging in now to Epic, and this will allow me to check the hospital census. So it allows me to see who's in the hospital under the maternal fetal unit, and I will be able to see if any of my patients are in the hospital. So I do see that at our specialized clinic that we have 1 patient there, and she is scheduled, well, she's supposed to be there for an injection. And now I'm going through the hospital census. So I go over the hospital census for multiple things. I want to make sure that all of the babies that were supposed to be discharged are actually discharged. I already had a discharge planning completed on Wednesday before I left. So that was already taken care of. So whenever that baby is medically ready for discharge, that baby will already have a discharge plan. So I go over the notes if the baby is still there, just to see what is the issue, because the baby should have been discharged because it's past that period of observation for substance use withdrawal. I make sure that the parents are still being appropriate even after the discharge, or they're being cleared by Children's Division, that there's no other concerns by the medical team or staff, and just to make sure and double check to see if there's anything that I need to possibly update the Children's Division worker, if there's any concerning notes that I can speak with the parents about. So I go over that. I also check for any new deliveries, or if I have any patients just over at the hospital to be observed or be induced. I see that my clinic has a patient over at the hospital. She did not deliver, and she probably will deliver over the weekend. She's not my actual patient though, so my coworker will handle her. And we still have another baby over there, which is my coworker's patient. So let me check to see if my baby was able to go home. Yes. So my baby was actually cleared for discharge, I'm assuming yesterday. So what I can do is I can go to patient station. Okay guys, so what I can do is go to patient station, and you can look up their name or MRN, which is the ID that the hospital gives to every single patient. So that you could just look that up, just because a lot of people have the same name, and some people have the same name and the same birthday. So the MRN is like a social security, but it's for the hospital. And then you can put also in their social security, their birth date, their state, their sex, and things like that. And then you just go down here and press find a patient. Just because my patient is gone, I'm gonna search under their hospital name. So for instance, our baby, if I were to have a baby, it would be Ajane. And then if I had baby girl, it'll be Ajane baby girl in our last name. So that's how the hospital identifies a baby. They just attach it with the mom's last name, or the mom's first and last name, and they just put baby boy or baby girl. If it's twins, it's baby boy 1 and baby boy 2. And then it's not until after the birth certificate is turned in and the patient is actually discharged that the name changes once they're discharged from the hospital. The hospital staff does call the baby by whatever name you give it, but in our system, that's how the system writes their name. So I am just going to look up them right now. All right, guys, so one of the first things I also do when I open up the Epic system is to also open up my email. We use Microsoft Outlook right here. So that comes up, and I'm able to see all of the things that I've missed over the last since Wednesday. Well, I tried to work outside, but it's too wet. So, and for some reason, I guess because I'm on my hotspot, my stuff keeps freezing. No bueno. Anyway, I'm ranting. I need to start making these calls, so that's what I'm gonna be doing, is just making some calls to those staff messages, those people who just need follow-up, and see if they answer, write my notes, and I do leave at 12 today. So we are at 9 o'clock right now on the dot. And yeah, let's get to it. Okay guys, so I'm having a little bit of technical difficulties. This is one of the problems of working from home. It keeps like freezing. It also could be on my end because I am, you know, on a personal hotspot instead of an actual Wi-Fi system. So I don't know, I'm logging back in. I restarted the computer. And my coworker, she said that she's also had experienced some difficulties this morning. So we shall see. So I'm being completely honest with you guys when I say that I'm having so many difficulties with this laptop. And normally if I was having difficulties, I'd get on my personal laptop and just connect, but I'm not at home. As you guys can see from the screen, it's not even turning. It's not doing anything. I've started this like 5 times and I'm hoping that it gets resolved soon. I found the Wi-Fi password, so maybe that should help. I'm just getting so frustrated because I wanted to be like done with my calls and stuff by now, and I'm just getting way behind. Luckily, I don't have any patients in the hospital or anything, and I haven't gotten a call on my work cell phone. So I'm just trying to connect. One of the cons of working from home is I'm back, up and running. Yogurt pick me up. I'm back. I'm start making those calls now. And yeah, just wanted to let you guys know. You got it. Okay, so now that I've logged out of everything, I'm going to clock out. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching this video. I tried my best to show you what I could without disclosing any additional information for my patients and myself. But I really hope that you guys enjoyed this little video of me working from home and some of the stressors that I experienced working from home. Luckily, I didn't have any patients in the hospital, so there was really no need or no urgency. But yeah, it's 12:06. I'm ready to start my weekend, and I hope that you guys are doing well. If you have any questions about hospital social worker, clinic social worker type things, leave them down in the comments. Make sure that you please subscribe to my channel and like the video so that I know that you guys like these videos and you want more. But I hope that everything's going well. Talk to you guys later. Bye.